Dadnarok reacts to TikTok videos. This is Sean.
This is Chris, and this is everything you guys wanted. Two old guys talking about TikTok. This sounds
That's
fantastic.
right. Let's troll through TikTok. We are Dadnarok. We're here on a Friday night. It's loosey goosey. We're not covering anything in particular this week because we're kind of in a middle period. Basically, it's because the boys have one more episode next week before we talk about the end of that.
And then we have Big Brother coming up. We'll get into all that here in a little bit. But if you guys don't know already, Sean explained who we are. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. We got things going over on TikTok. We got things on YouTube Shorts. You know, what's that little thing called? It's called Twitter, I think it is.
Twitter. You are very active in the social media on our Dadnarok Twitter at Dadnarok. We've had a TikTok for a while, but over the last week you've really dove deep into it and added a lot of Star Wars content.
Yeah, just after last week we did that little what was it, a Yoda one? Let me see, which one was it? Let's see. I'll pull it up here. It was this one.
You've posted so many. Yeah. Oh, there you go.
I'm not afraid. That was just off the cusp.
Right.
Real quick and easy to do it, and it got a lot of views. So I was like, why not do some more? Why not see where this could go? And TikTok's been great. I mean, we're getting thousands of views on these things.
It's not that I'm new to TikTok. Like, I know what it is. For some reason I refuse to actually make an account and get on there. Like, my wife is just like, she lies in bed just like scrolling through just scrolling, keep scrolling.
Yeah.
One video after another. And I don't know, I've avoided it all this time, but I finally did it. I bit the bullet and I got on there this week.
Well, and we've had the shows, so I've always kind of been on. I'm sadly to say I'm kind of addicted to it. I'll get on there and I'll just scroll through, through it just on our account and do that. But this whole like making videos, we had some videos on. I've kind of dabbled in it, but nothing much. I mean, it wasn't anything that was like I've got to do this. This is fun. This past week though, I mean, I love little editing things. So mashing like things together, throwing some audio on it, and putting it out there, which is maybe only 30 seconds, which only takes 20 minutes at most to do it. The longest portion of it takes is just finding the clips that you want to use. And then seeing the reaction everyone's been giving, me for it. Well, I mean, it's us essentially. It's great. It's fun.
Let's check out a couple of these ones you've done this week.
Let's see. So there's one. Let's see one that we'll roll. I'm gonna make sure I get it at the beginning here because I'll pull it up.
All right.
And this is Obi-Wan.
Then my friend is truly dead.
I love that shot.
Yeah.
Then my father is truly dead.
There was so many things connecting
Obi-Wan callbacks
to other movies, which it made it easy. I mean, there was this one here I kind of did. And this was Ahsoka in Rebels. The Vader. The immediate realization. I mean, she had it in Rebels, and at this point, I don't think she truly knew that it was Vader, but she had that feeling. But seeing Vader at his like peak, like breaking necks and all that, I thought fit well. Then this one here, I screwed up on YouTube Shorts.
You are wise.
And I loved the bringing the strengths of her mom.
Discerning.
Both parents, but didn't it cut you off?
No. I didn't do one yet on Anakin. I focused on the Padme part of it.
You can go to the lake country where no one will know.
These are qualities that came from your mother. Prince.
Those scenes and the end of that is what got me. Just hearing him talk about his parents, talking to Leia as a child, were things that got me. And there's one that we put up. I might as well bring it back up here. It's going to be no audio to it because I know I didn't put it on YouTube Shorts because I know YouTube is going to have an issue with the audio. But this is my favorite one right here.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
I mean, it's when they're fighting in Revenge of the Sith, and then just how I was able to do the transitions. It was fun because right there, and then it just curls right over into it and just fighting through the ages. These two have had so many so many battles. I mean, the first one that we seen in episode 4 wasn't as epic. We thought it was amazing when it happened.
I still love it.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, it has this nostalgia.
Yeah.
But compared to this, yeah. It's just funny watching the swinging of the lightsabers being so much different in this shot than it was in the prior two.
Yeah.
But guys, if you want to hear the actual, audio and everything that goes along with this, go over to our TikTok. It's just Dadnarok at TikTok. Check this out. Check out everything we got going on over there. But I think ideally what we're going to plan on doing here is something that old guys like ourselves should not be doing, but we're going to do it anyway. We're just going to scroll through TikTok, pull a video.
If you guys know TikTok, you know how dangerous this could be. We could really step in it here.
We are really flirting with some danger. What we're going to do is we're going to do this for a few videos, and we're going to talk about what we've actually got coming up. But once again, guys, if you are new here, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and go over to our other socials. Go over to TikTok. Check out our YouTube shorts. Oh, dear Lord, here we go. And come along for this ride that we're going to be on here.
Yeah,
so go ahead and pull one up. Let's just see what's going to happen here.
Well, I got to figure out what's going on here. What's going on here?
I don't think I should be laughing at this. I really don't think I should be laughing at this.
He thought it was really funny. That monkey's funny too.
Oh, there's just.
All right, that was a good one.
All
right, not bad for our first TikTok.
Yeah, no, that wasn't bad. I mean,
I'm a squirrel. What's this?
Oh, I've seen these.
Oh, ow!
He just keeps running. Just gone.
That looks like that place used to take Zachy for ninja class.
Oh yeah, his well, Skylar still goes there. But yeah, it looks like just a gym, just some more gymnast.
These are supposed to be just funny videos. Funny videos. This one says, "Wait for it." You know, these are always good.
Wait for it.
Wait for it. If you're scaring a child, I'm game.
I know you would be.
Someone is scared for us right now when we're watching these videos.
Oh yeah, you should be.
So if the kid,
I'm waiting a long time. Let's see. Okay, we're 3/4 of the way through here.
This is a fail. That's the problem. When they're too long, it loses all the.
I'm still waiting for it.
Usually, the payoff is terrible.
Oh no!
Fast forward to the end of that again.
Poor kiddo.
Finish him.
Wait for it.
Oh no!
Okay, you guys are getting my full personality because I laugh at people that get hurt.
Oh yeah, you love it. You love it. Let's see. Oh my god. Okay, let's see what this.
Oh, okay. Well, we see it now. He's on skates and he falls in. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'm not buying that so much. He could tell.
Yeah, he'd be able to tell what was going on there. This one I saw, I had to.
On your mark, get set, go!
We're talking about racing in cans on ice.
And is down. Here's Bud and Bud Light in a neck and neck. Bud Light with the lead. Here comes Bush Light. Bush Light.
Oh my gosh, Bush.
Bush Light.
Can you taste the mountains? Bush.
Bush Light, the winner.
Wow.
On your mark, get set.
That was stupid as hell.
Let's see.
Are we out of funnies? Just click on the comedy on the. Oh, there's more. Okay, I was gonna say there's gotta be more.
Let's see.
Click on the mime over there.
Okay.
Let's see what the mime's up to. He's just still looking at him. Oh, that was it. Okay.
That was it. I said, well, interact with more folks.
Well, they got my our click. 1.2 million views.
Let's see. Oh, what's going on here with this pig? Oh no!
That escalated.
Oh no! I thought it was just a cute video, and you had to ruin it.
Dear God, no, they didn't ruin it. I mean, first thing I thought when I was over there, I seen bacon. I was like, breakfast.
Oh, here's another one with a kid. Let's see.
Look at the photographs.
What?
What? It can't end well. It ended.
Maybe he'd
well.
be all right. No, he just cruised through.
Oh, that's terrible.
It's like a little Bart Simpson.
Little Bart Simpson. Eat my shorts. There's another squirrel video.
Yeah, I see that. I kind of get the gist of that. Oh, do you these things are like super popular now, I think because of Minecraft. An axolotl, have you ever seen one?
I've got no idea what the hell I'm looking at.
It's like some kind of fish lizard thing that like has a cute little face on it.
I've never met anybody like him.
It's one of these axolotl things. I think they're in Minecraft. You'll have to pardon us. We're dads. We
got kids.
about.
We dad. We hip a little. Oh, okay. Go to the one in the middle and the bottom. I've seen this one. It's like Portland Stay Weird or something. Oh, did I lose you? No, I couldn't have just lost you. You are feeding us the YouTube. Not the YouTube, but the I'm gonna do this here. I'm gonna go ahead and while we are waiting for Sean to come back, I'm gonna give you a little bit more of our TikToks here.
He's more machine.
You got Vader, he's rising.
He's more machine.
So I think we've already been through this one here. It looks like it's Sean returned to us.
I'm back.
He
Sorry.
is back. Look at that. From the intermission, we had to go back to some of ours here because he is running the TikTok show.
All right, I'm glad you had.
This was my nightmare. You were running it and we lost you.
All right, Vader. We gotta go back to real people doing real things on TikTok.
Hey-o. Okay, so what's happening?
All right, I think we started this, then I disappeared.
My boyfriend booked an Airbnb for his birthday. he goes, babe, it's called the Stairway to Heaven. I'm like, oh my god, that's beautiful! I'm so excited. So we have a huge cooler which weighs like more than 50 pounds. Back there we have a huge luggage. We have pizza. We have all our food and other stuff right there. Firewood. This is important to the story, okay? And we have him who has no legs.
He has no legs.
Oh.
And this is the Stairway to Heaven.
Oh.
And we have to go all the way up there. Stairway to Hell. So it's 7:15, and we're gonna see how long it takes us to get everything up there. Nice.
Okay, these people have a great sense of humor.
Yeah, they
all
do.
in one trip, that Yeti, all those stairs. At least the view is beautiful. My boyfriend booked an Airbnb for his birthday.
I mean, it looks like a nice place, but yeah, you're right. If I was in that situation, I wouldn't be as laughy about it.
Yeah, no, there was a great sense of humor in that one there. I was going to say, go to the one that you scroll down a little bit. It was the dinosaurs right there in the middle. It's like I've seen this one.
Staying weird.
Portland Staying Weird. It's a big dinosaur fest. It's a little different than a sausage fest, but
oh man, how does something like that even like get
Portland
started?
Staying weird.
it's got to be something on TikTok or some, or or Twitter, something like that that just all of a sudden starts. Could you imagine running into something like that? You're just walking down the street and all of a sudden you see a bunch of dinosaurs dancing.
They got a heck of a turnout. Let's see.
Oh yeah, it's like.
Yo, can I get a fry?
Oh yeah, bro, for sure. But just the small one though, okay?
Small.
Yeah, it's like.
You hear this? Small? This is average.
Oh yeah, bro, for sure. But just the small one though, okay?
Oh,
That was funny.
Christine said she would never have stayed there with all those dancing dinosaurs. I would have found the dinosaur suit and just got in and started dancing.
Oh no, how do I go back to a grid view? Let's go to For You page.
Here we go.
Oh, you
Oh,
may
I
want to get out of the
changed
For You page.
I know. Oh no! See, I'm such a novice to TikTok. Something changed, and I
Just
don't
pull
know
it
how
out and go to
get
you.
back it.
You were in your search accounts. So go ahead and search a few.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
But you know, while we're here, we're gonna watch. I think we're gonna watch maybe just a few more of these. I'm actually having a fun time with this. I'm having a much better time with this than I thought I was going to have.
You were scared.
Oh, I was definitely scared. Oh no, Chris, did you say not quite a sausage fest? I did, and we lost Sean again. Oh no. Oh no, we can't lose Sean again. And no, why not?
No confidence in you could call for
A
a
vote of no confidence in Sean's internet connection tonight. Usually I am the unstable one, and we are losing Sean. What is going on?
I love democracy.
He loved democracy.
I love the republic.
He loves the republic.
Do it.
I love that right there. Do it.
If one is to understand the great mystery,
The-
one must study all its aspects,
Oh.
not just the dogmatic narrative. Get out.
Unlimited power. Oh, this is... Okay, guys. Well, I guess while we're waiting for Sean to come back here, check out all the TikToks over there. If you haven't already, go over there, subscribe, like all of them. We have them, the majority of them, over on our YouTube Shorts as well. Check them out there. Looks like my partner is back again. Usually, I am the unstable one in this relationship. I am not used to you being it.
Well, I don't know what's happening tonight. It doesn't like my internet doesn't like me going through all these TikToks, I guess.
Well, I mean, it's trying to tell you you are of an age that if you're watching this stuff, you shouldn't be letting other people see you do it. I do it in the privacy of my own home.
Oh, I'm not sure. No, all right, let's see. Here,
There we go. Okay, what we got going on here?
Oh, come on. I was wanting to snap. Oh, you can't stop before snaps.
Oh,
Come
yeah,
on.
no. Cats are evil. Oh, you went to funny animal videos? Oh, no.
Oh, I just hit funny.
Okay, just
See,
pick.
that's one of the things about this is like you can. Okay, let's see.
Yeah,
what's
go to
going on.
okay. Bunk beds have got to be good.
Are you sure? I can't see.
Oh, this isn't gonna end well. Oh, this is. I mean, come on already.
What did you think was gonna happen?
I had no idea, but that that was disappointing. I've seen so many really funny things on here that I
Yeah.
shouldn't laugh at.
Oh, I know. This is TikTok's perfect for you, like just the short form people getting injured fail videos.
There's one of a guy that owns like a convenience store that will be back in like the coolers. So every time someone opens up the cooler, he squirts them with a squirt gun. He goes pew pew. Dude, we lost him again. What is going on here? I guess while we're getting him to come back, I mean, there's some other things that we're going to be talking about here. We're going to be doing Big Brother 24. We're going to be doing the after show, or we haven't quite coined out on what exactly we'll be calling it. Oh,
Third
is he
strike,
back?
I'm out.
There we go. He's back
swear.
again.
Third strike, I'm out. No more TikTok.
Okay. Well, you know what? Let's just roll on because I've already kind of started talking a little bit about what we are going to be doing going forward. Big Brother 24 is coming up, and we decided we're going to go ahead and do an after show, or you had another term you were going to use for it, not quite after show.
Like a weekly recap kind of thing. Yeah, we're still developing the title of it, but basically, Chris and I are gonna hop on here once a week. I think maybe after the eviction show.
Yeah, 30 minutes after the eviction show, we're going to come on, go live. We're going to talk about the week as a whole, and if we agreed with who went home and the repercussions of the person going home, if it was a proper person or if it's going to send ripples throughout the rest of the season, which we haven't done something like this before. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, you and I have been, I mean, fans of Big Brother since the, I don't know, first couple of
the
seasons.
outset. Yeah. Now, then I fell out of it. I stopped watching it for a while. I mean, it just grew old on me, which, I mean, it's been on for so long. It's going to happen.
It started in the early 2000s, like maybe the year 2000. It's when the first season of Big Brother
Because
started.
I think it was Survivor, and Survivor was CBS's first like way into the reality TV, and Big Brother was right behind it. So it may have been that the next season that they did it.
Yeah, so if you guys are reality TV fans, if you guys are fans of Big Brother, you have to join us because we'll be we're fans too. I mean, we're
Yeah.
Julie Chen, the Chen bot, all the staples of all the memes that come from
I
Big
mean, I'm
Brother.
already looking for the Zing bot. I want the Zing
Oh, the
bot to come
Zing
around.
bot. Yes. Yeah. I think actually I heard a news story today that on Tuesday they're going to be releasing who the new cast is. So maybe that's something that we can hop on. We'll definitely be on
Well,
after the premiere.
yeah, we're gonna have 2 shows. I think that first week it's gonna be
Yeah.
the premiere show, and then it'll be the eviction show. And then from there on out, it's just gonna be the eviction night. So we can talk about premiere is gonna be all about the cast. What do we think of the
Yeah.
cast? Is it going to be and it's hard to tell about the cast on night one,
Right.
but you get a good feeling of people like right out the gate. Definitely after it's usually what, an hour and a half, 2 hours to first show that comes
Yeah.
on. So I mean I'm not even sure what the twists are going to wind up being.
No, or maybe I would love to see and we kind of say this every season, but I would love to see something that's a little bit more like back to square one, back to basics with Big Brother, because the format of the show is so good. And then they, have staying fresh. They had to introduce all these like new aspects of the game and stuff. But
Yeah.
whatever it is, I usually get invested in who the people are on there. And the last couple of seasons, they've had some really kind of diverse, like interesting group of people on there. So I'm looking forward to it for sure. And like you said, it's something different for us.
Yeah.
This first reality TV game show kind of style format that we've covered.
And it's
So
going to be
that'll fun.
100% interactive. So when we're going live, if you're watching live and you have a comment of someone that you don't like, or they pulled a douchebag move and you're like, I
Yeah.
didn't like that.
Right.
We'll pull it up. We'll talk about it. We'll see if we liked it. If we agree with you. I mean, the likelihood of, someone being an ass and us agreeing with you is probably high, unless I'm just that fan of, just someone being an ass, which it would be
Expect the unexpected with Dadnarok as we watch Big Brother.
There we go. But yeah, there's a ton coming, dude. I mean, we've got Andor coming. We have House of Dragon coming, Lord of the Rings, The Power of the Ring, the Sandman. So, I mean, it looks like we're going to have to do something similar to what we're doing right now. So we're going ahead and having basically one show, but putting 2 shows within. So like say half the show is going to be about, like segment 1 would be House of the Dragon. Segment 2 would be Power of the Ring type setup.
Right.
And once again, these shows will be interactive as well. So everything that we do live, it's all about you guys. It's all about you guys interacting with us. I mean, me and Sean are here. I mean, if we were living closer, we would be sitting down doing this, in our living room.
Right.
So this is just fun for us to see each other and do it, weekly. You guys interact and makes it even more of a fun time.
Yeah, and what we've been able to do so far, because we're coming out of a pandemic and there wasn't a lot of being produced, and we've been able to cover shows, seasons of show one at a time. There's a couple things that we probably would have covered simultaneously, but we were kind of dead set on having a dedicated after show to each, individual show, like the stuff we've covered in the past, like the stuff on Disney Plus.
Yeah. Now there is one coming out that is going to be end of year. They haven't given a date yet, but it will have its own dedicated one. And I'm pretty sure you'll agree with me when I say this. Ted Lasso.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Ted Lasso will have his own dedicated after show. No matter what else is on, no matter whatever Star Wars content's out there, that will have its own dedicated show. But the rest of them, for the time being, because of the wealth of content we're getting right now, we just got to double it up.
I just watched the finale, the last 2 episodes of Stranger Things season 4. I know you fell out of Stranger Things.
Okay, well, spoiler alert here.
Woo,
let's just go into it. Give me what went down. I mean, we're gonna full spoiler alert. Hey, heads up, we're gonna be talking about Stranger Things here. If you don't want this, fast forward a little bit here.
I'll just touch on it. You know the character, so I'll just kind of touch on it. So, it's like any kind of trilogy. You have like a 1, 2, and 3, and then if you ever do a 4th one in a movie series, you almost have to. It's like a rule where you have to touch back to that first movie.
Okay.
Just like what comes to mind is like Indiana Jones 4, like a legacy sequel. How he went back and he was with Marion again, Marion from the first movie, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But anyway, Millie Bobby Brown's character 11, they're all kind of split up from the end of season 3. Like Mike, Will. The gang, like the huge cast of Stranger Things. You got the smaller kids that played D&D. They're like older siblings that were entering college, like Nancy and stuff. And then the adults, you've got Winona Ryder and David Harbour, right?
Yeah.
And they were all kind of split into different. David Harbour was stuck in Russia. They thought he died, and they were all like some of them moved to California. So they all have very separate and distinct storylines this season. But this season, the big bad is a character called Vecna, and he's kind of like an interpretation of Freddy Krueger, where he's like starting to kill kids in Hawkins through their dreams.
Oh, that's a whole net. That's pretty cool. I think I've heard other people say like the Freddy Krueger like franchise is dead.
Yes.
But if they can breathe life into it in a different format like this, that would be that's interesting.
And I'll say this: his origins tie into Eleven's origins at that facility with Papa and the other kids that she was with. So
yeah,
it was very, very interesting how they tied that together. And he was actually back in this season, Matthew Modine as Papa from the Hawkins facility that she escaped from in that first season.
Okay, I'm not going to watch this anytime soon.
Yeah,
we've already given the spoiler count warning.
Right.
Going into I think it was yesterday. It was a report out there saying there's going to be a body count in this in these last two.
Yes.
Who died?
A new character dies. I don't want to give like spoilers.
Okay.
A new character dies that was introduced.
Did a legacy character die?
No, but there is a character from season 2 that was put into a coma.
Okay.
They are somewhat dead.
Male or female? I think I can figure it out if you tell me male or female.
Well, female. That kind of gives it away, but yeah.
Okay. I know. I see. That's when I basically stopped watching it.
Right.
Okay.
But well, the tricky thing about this, I'll give you how this season ends too. It ends on a shot of that ashy snow falling into Hawkins, but like not upside down Hawkins, but like the real Hawkins. Like you start to believe that maybe the real Hawkins is maybe transforming into the upside down,
becoming everything now rather than just
that
on
gate,
like
that
to a portal.
separation between the two is starting to wear thin, and it's going to be interesting them picking up right from. It seems like they need to pick up right from where they left off, but they filmed season 4 like way back before the pandemic. And all these kids are so much like older now. They're shooting up as far as just like their height and
they don't have much time left in them, honestly, for a show like this. They don't have to wrap it up or jump forward.
Season 5 will be their last one. They've already announced that.
Oh, okay. So there is
they're going to be wrapping it up, and you feel that in this season too. It's like, hey, we are, this is just the beginning of the end kind of thing. Even there's a character that says that in this the last episode. So
this is one of those shows, and I put it in the same category as The Walking Dead for me.
Yeah,
I enjoy watching, but there is zero draw for me to come back. Like we stopped. I think Janessa didn't. She enjoyed season 1, but she didn't enjoy it enough to watch season 2, and she didn't tell me that until we were like halfway through season 2. Right. And then I'm like, it's hard to watch something in the living room with your spouse that they don't want to watch at all.
Right.
So it's like, okay, I mean, there was nothing saying for me, I'm gonna fight for this show.
Yeah.
And I just kind of let it go by the wayside. And there's been parts of me at times where like, you know what? I want to go back. I want to watch it because it was when I was watching it, I enjoyed it. But it's just one of those weird shows. There's a lot of them out there for me that I enjoy watching, but it just doesn't suck me back in to watch the next episode. The Boys is one that pulls me back in.
Right.
The Star Wars stuff, the Obi-Wan, even though it had its hiccups and it had its own issues, it was pulling me back in to watch more. So it didn't have that draw for me.
Every Star Wars thing, I guess because I'm so invested in the Star Wars galaxy as a whole, every time that you have a new episode of something, I'm just like there. I'll be there because it always introduces something interesting, or there's some kind of tie into some other thing that I know within the universe, right? So
yeah, I love watching it because I am looking for things beyond the obvious.
Right.
I'm looking for little nuggets of like I'm looking for scenery. That's how deep I am. That's how bad I am.
Yeah. We watch Star Wars stuff on a different level.
I'm looking at mountain ranges. I'm looking for like call signs. I'm looking just how they're I don't know. There's a lot of lore that I'm really into. Yeah. So there's a whole different level when it comes to Star Wars for us. I think there's even a different level when it comes to me and you now.
Yeah. So Andor, we're very excited about that coming up.
Yes.
That's coming up at the end of August. I mean, we may even talk a little bit of Bad Batch, depending on what's happening on that show. There's Bad Batch, Andor, Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones.
When is Ahsoka coming out? Is that next year?
Ahsoka's going to be next year. I think Wheel of Time is going to be next year. But we've got a plethora of things coming out, in that August, September time frame.
In August, Sandman, House of Dragon, Andor, and Lord of the Rings. Which one of those 4 are you most looking forward to?
It has to be Lord of the Rings, only because it's a property that I think is I think it's interesting where they're taking. There's a lot of hesitation out there because people hold those books and those Peter Jackson movies so close to their hearts.
Yes.
I mean, our generation kind of grew up with those. Like,
the original 3.
Yeah.
They are like top notch in my
and they hold up, dude. They hold up. I bought the 4K recently and watched them, and they're so good. But yeah, I'm interesting, and just the news story that everybody knows how much money Amazon spent on these things. Like, they're gonna look amazing, or they better
look amazing. I mean, one of those things it can't not look cheap because of all the money they put into it. But I mean, the money doesn't equal story, and the story really is where it's gonna be. How do they achieve this story to make it on equal ground as the other ones? Because even all the flaws that The Hobbit had, and mainly The Hobbit's issue was way too much CG. The story itself within The Hobbit, if you strip it down and just watch the story, it's a good story.
Yeah, but they expanded it way too much for across 3 movies.
Yes. My favorite one of The Hobbit is the Battle of the 5 Armies, the final one.
Right. Yeah.
That one is my favorite. And I think it has something to do with the battle scene at the end. They're sitting there that one there is my favorite of those 3.
It was like Bilbo's quote, feeling like butter spread over too much toast or something. Like, they just took a basic cute story and expanded over 3 movies. But
they milked it dry.
They did, but we're gonna enter into stuff from the
Silmarillion.
The Silmarillion, which is like has never been interpreted into like live action before.
Dude, that is a hard read or even listen. Like, I've got it and I want to get through it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I mean, there's a lot that goes into it. It's like, man, it's like listening to a history book.
Well, if it's fashioned into an amazingly produced television show that we can all enjoy together week to week, I'm here for it.
Well,
It'll be interesting to see. Are they going to drop is that Amazon's model now to drop like 3 episodes and then do it week to week after?
It's becoming more and more, because they did. Let me see. The Wheel of Time, I think, was 2. The Boys was 3. It's definitely multiple episodes. So I mean, we'll find out. I mean, come September, if they're going to do the same thing, and I would expect it to happen, honestly.
Which show out of those group are you looking forward to the most?
Dude, this is hard for me. So we already said we're big Star Wars fans.
Yeah,
I'm interested in Andor. I'm gonna go ahead and rank them, honestly, the way I'm looking at it.
Okay, yeah.
I would put Andor at the bottom of the 4. Just because I kind of have an idea what they're going for in the show, even though seeing that world from that aspect is going to be great. I think it's something that we have been missing when it comes to the Rebels.
Right.
House of Dragon, I'm looking forward to that more than I think you are. I just want to go back to Westeros. I think it's going to be cool. Just the visuals, all that's going to be cool. It really becomes really hard for me between Sandman and Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Because I'm so deep into Sandman. It is such an amazing story.
Yeah.
But that is new to my heart. Lord of the Rings, like you said, we've grown up with. So I kind of have to give it to Lord of the Rings, the Rings of Power, over Sandman. But we're talking barely over the other one. So it's like, that's kind of how I look at it. Now, if they both came out at the same time, and I had a chance to watch Lord of the Rings or Sandman, I'm not going to say I won't watch Sandman first. Definitely, if one episode is great, and I know where the next episode is going because I know the graphic novel. Right. If I'm like, oh, I can't wait to see that, visually.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I'm going there first, and I'll circle back around to the Lord of the Rings. So
we've just been 2022 as far as stuff coming out TV. It's been a banner year for TV, man. It's been some great stuff coming out. Just the stuff on Disney Plus alone, and then you got like The Boys we're going through now,
yeah,
and all this great stuff to finish out the year. Like I'm super super excited.
not to
You
mention
meant
what's happening in the movies like Top Gun. I mean,
yeah,
wow. And then we got
yeah,
the Multiverse of Madness and Spider-Man Far No Way Home. And I mean, there's been some good movies out there
and
too. So
Jurassic World. Oh, Jurassic World.
I have yet to see it.
Well,
Oh, that laugh doesn't tell me much. But guys, you know what? We're getting a ton of stuff. If you want to go ahead and take this ride with us, check out these shows, hear our opinion on them. You then give us your opinion. If you're not watching live, drop it in the comments because we are very interactive. We'll go through it and we'll let you know, thanks for watching the deal. And if we agree with your opinion on it or not. But yeah, just join us for the fun.
and if you liked what we did tonight, reacting to TikTok videos, you want to see more of that, that'll be fun for us to do. Yeah, I think we'd be game to do that also.
I think that was more fun than I really anticipated it being.
If my internet can handle it, I'll have to beef up something around here. I don't know.
Well, even
more
with your
power.
internet failing like it did, that made it even more fun because it was like, we shouldn't be doing this.
They kicked me off. Anyway, join us here each and every week. We stream out to YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook. Be sure to head to our TikTok page. What's the TikTok handle there?
It's just
how do you find
Dadnarok.
some- Just Dadnarok. Easy enough. We'll have to add it to the visuals here, so you can join us on TikTok. But beyond that, we will be back next week to talk the entirety of season 3 of The Boys after the final episode of that comes out, and then we'll start covering Big Brother as well.
There we go. So all I'm going to say here is wait for it.